Welcome back to the Advanced Wars Dual Strike Survival Mode series. Next up is going to be Turn Survival. And I kind of like Turn Survival a little bit more than Money Survival. With Money Survival, it's, it kind of feels like that the only choice is Colon and Hachi, because Colon's got power of money and Hachi gets you the biggest discounts and can build on cities, etc. So that's basically the best way to play Money Survival. With Turn Survival, I think there's a little bit more wiggle room. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious that I'm going to use Eagle here, because Eagle is the CO who is based around getting extra turns with his powers. So, of course, if you want to save as many turns as possible, then you've got to pick Eagle. But the second CO, that's a little bit more interesting to talk about, because I think a lot of players would just default to Sammy, because they have a tag boost, Victory March lets you capture instantly, and there's a bunch of other stuff you can do with that. But, how often do you really need an instant HQ capture? Because these maps don't always involve capturing an HQ. And Victory March honestly doesn't save a whole lot of turns. I'm actually going to choose Andy for this. Andy and Eagle also have a tag boost because they are rivals. Not as big as the Sammy boost, but Andy also has repair powers, and there are 2 maps involving repairs, so I think bringing him is going to be interesting. You could also choose Adder or Cole, because their powers come out very quickly and they give you some extra movement, and extra movement can be useful too. But for me, it's going to be Eagle and Andy, and I'm going to actually lead with Andy, because in this first map you can charge your powers if you play it right. So, skills. I'm obviously going to take Star Power to get my CO powers faster, and I'm actually going to use the capture skills. Invader and Conquer, which you get after beating campaign. These give me a total of +3 to my capture points, so however many capture points I get when capturing, that'll have +3 to it. And this actually applies after Sammy's percentage boost, so if an infantry captures with Sammy, it'll actually do 15 +3, which means that you have to destroy the infantry if you want to prevent the capture. It's incredibly broken. But for Andy, it's going to make it so that he captures 13 when the infantry first starts capturing. And that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to stop him, but not impossible. Anyways, for the fourth and final skill, before I ramble on too much about capturing, I'm actually not sure. I think I'm going to go Pathfinder again, because there are some forest-heavy maps later on. And as for Eagle, his skill set is obviously going to have Star Power, because why not? Star Power carries over from one map to the next still, so of course you want to charge it as much as possible. But what else? I can't really imagine what else I would need. There's one map there's one map I am thinking of that there are some sandstorm maps in this game, in this mode, so I'm actually going to take that. And, let's see. Since I'm going to be using Andy a little bit, I guess I could take the skills that increases attack and defense. Yeah. What these skills do is that these increase your attack power while the CO is in reserve. So while I'm playing as Andy, I will have like +13 attack power. It's a nice little boost. I just really can't imagine what else to pick. So let's begin. First map. It's a Navy battle with Drake, and he's only got 2 whole units. So yeah, obviously we have to take... this map actually doesn't let you get any power points at all, because you don't have anything to destroy the C units with. So yeah, they definitely don't intend for you to get 150 on every map, but you can imagine what we have to do. We need to... oh, I should have taken EPC transport bonuses. I don't really think that would have been a huge boost. These have 7 move. So we get here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it wouldn't save me that much time. Of course, depending on where the C units decide to go... like, if they both go for the bottom black boat, or I'll just, should I block it with this? I don't know if I should block it with that. Alright, I'll just stop rambling and, oh, I can build something. Yeah, I don't know if you could build anything good with that. Alright, so by letting the transports get destroyed by the C units, you actually start charging your CO power very quickly. And yeah, I probably could have set it up so that I could get through to the HQ immediately, but I suppose that's fine. I would probably still want to let the units get blown up a little bit here. I don't think you get any star power for the units inside the transporter whenever you lose one of them. But yes, I am in fact intentionally losing all of my units in order to charge my power. It's kind of interesting that you can do that. So I probably could have saved at least one turn. But no matter. I should also mention that the turn counter actually only goes down when you, oh, I should have moved the black boat over here. Oh well. The turn count only goes down when you click on end turn, so I'm not losing any turns for capturing the HQ and winning right there. So 1 down and 10 more to go. This is probably going to be another 1-hour playthrough. Alright, up next. This is a map I definitely do not like in particular. Like, there's just no way to speed this up. I really don't think anything you could do could speed this up at all. Because Eagle's powers don't work on infantry. You have to remember that. And I actually have to... You can see what I have to do. Let some money build up, get a pipe runner, and then send it all the way over here. I'm going to switch to Eagle for the time being, because... Oh, he doesn't have enough stars for a regular power. Oh well. I guess I just have to keep capturing. Yeah, switching doesn't really cost you anything. Alright, so next turn I will have a pipe runner. I guess I'll keep Andy out in front. Also, Cole never goes for your HQ. It's sitting right there, completely unguarded, so he could totally try to get it, but he never does. It's weird. Alright. Pipe Runner. Like, these first two maps, there's really nothing you can... Well, I could have saved a turn in the previous map, but I don't really know if there's anything you can do to make this go faster. I mean, you just avoid all of this cannon fire. If I had Lightning Drive ready, I could use it to get a little bit closer. Because that's the thing about Eagle's Lightning Drive. Unlike in Advance Wars 2, it actually does grant extra turns, but it lowers your attack power. Kind of an interesting observation I first made about the reboot that is apparently still coming out, is that it calls Lightning Strike in Advance Wars 1 Lightning Drive. But Advance Wars 1 Lightning Strike basically was the same as Dual Strike's Lightning Drive, so I guess they were clarifying that Advance Wars 1 Lightning Strike is not the same as Advance Wars 2 Lightning Strike, and I just don't have anything to talk about. I'm going to position this Pipe Runner so that the infantry cannot avoid being hit by it, and that's basically it, because there's nothing else to this map whatsoever. Cole is going to finish capturing. And I wonder if the attack boosts from... yeah, he might... I don't know if he'd capture, but he might go on the HQ in order to heal. No, he went for the capture. Okay, that's strange. He could have eaten up another turn. There's no reason to fire at any of those cannons, by the way. So this has been maybe a little bit boring so far, but like nothing you do in that map affects what's going to happen in this one. Moving on to Mr. Fix-It, very appropriately named because this is a, you can see that it's based around using the black boats to fix the battleships. The thing is, we have Andy, so if I position... I'm going to position my units just right. The enemy Andy doesn't have any indirects. What I can do is that I think his Neotank will go for one of these. I don't really know for sure, but I'm hoping he goes for the battleship, the black boat. And I can most certainly try to get closer to the silo, because that's going to help. I need just a little bit more power, and then I will have a hyper upgrade. But he's not exactly going for it. I'd be okay with maybe firing it like the... oh, I could probably fire the Neotank. And hopefully this charges it all the way. Just a little bit more. No. I still need one more hit. Just a little bit more, huh? Well, you can see what I'm about to do at any rate. Because it would take many turns in order to repair them all normally. And he's got a silo. He got the silo first. I should have... Oh my goodness. I legit did not realize that was about to happen. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this. This is going to make taking Andy completely pointless unless I can... Okay, I've got the super now. We can repair the damage. Everything is going to be fine. It's time for a tune-up. Now, this is actually the first time I've ever played turn survival with Eagle and Andy instead of Eagle and Sammy. So, losing the silo was a bit of an oops, but... You know, I've made mistakes like that many, many times before. Oh, and some extra movement on the infantry. That would have been helpful a little bit earlier. Like, if I had gotten this power at the start of the match, which I think you can only really do if you play that first map better than I did. Every playthrough I do of Advance Wars turns into a train wreck eventually. It's kind of interesting. Alright, time to salvage what we have left. I still have plenty of turns. We just have to cover that enemy HQ and we're good. This should be perfectly alright, I think. Nothing could possibly make this any worse than it already is. Yeah, I'm just begging for something to happen at this point, huh? Alright, the tank is able to be fired at, so this is good. Just one more turn, and I think we're good. Oops. Lost one of my units there. Oh no, now he's got hyper upgrade. This is probably going to make me lose another turn. But I have 4 battleships, so I'm basically okay, I think. Yeah, I'm fine. This doesn't cause me to lose another turn. Okay. The first 3 maps aren't my favorites, but from here on out, things are going to get at least a little bit more interesting. I better hurry up, though, because I'm not doing so good on time. Aircraft hunt. Okay. This is a lot better. Yeah, now I probably should have, like, what do I have in the aircraft carrier? This is one of the few maps where you actually start with something inside of a transporter. You can't do that in Advance Wars 2. Alright. I can first start by shooting down some of the copters. And I'm going to switch to Eagle now, because he can get some extra turns with his Lightning Drive, now that it's been ready for a while. I don't think this does anything at all. Like, it only does something if he manages to... Like, he's flying right into the aircraft carrier's range. Isn't that weird? Okay. Oh, got a little bit unlucky. I have to take one more turn. Actually, no I don't. I have Lightning Drive. What am I thinking? Yeah, the aircraft carrier is sadly weakened by Eagle's Navy penalties. Which I guess is a weakness of taking him into this mode to begin with. So yes, that's how much it weakens him. I think it's minus 30. Like, even the missiles can't do a one-shot here. Oh, they actually went for the aircraft carrier. That's weird. That was much better. I think that was only 3 turns. Actually, does it tell you how many turns it was? It should. 3 turns used. So that was technically 4 turns, I think, because I had to click end turn 3 times. Or maybe just twice. I don't know. Technicalities and stuff. Reign of Pain. It's Fog of War, and we're up against Sonia. Alright. Yet another reason you want Eagle because the copters are there, but there's a lot of Navy in this map as well. So of course we want visibility on these forts, so let's get going with that. And I don't need to worry about fuel because I have black boats. Not sure I want to just dive right in with the copters, so I will go here and here. I'm just trying to reveal enemy units. Please move. Thank you. I don't think there are any enemy missiles. This would be a great map for missiles. I don't think they're here. Let's get rid of these first. No need to allow Sonia to repair her units. That would be seriously annoying. There's probably... Oh, there's a unit here. Wish I could have revealed it somehow, but I'm not sure how I would have done that. I will stick to Indy for the time being. He's got his super ready. Oh, but there are indirects. And they are trying to hide. So I'll play like this. Nothing there. And there's the enemy recon. Oh, unfortunately the sub is blocking the copter from finishing the job. How unfortunate. Do I get money on... Oh yeah, I get money on this map, because then, if I didn't have money, I couldn't use the black boats. I think that's all she's got. How many units does she have? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's just one I can't see. I think it's safe to switch to Eagle now. The battleships aren't really doing a whole lot right now. Alright, enemy units, where are you? You are there? How about here? No? Here? Are you here? Or here? There you are. CO power now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they are going to be weakened, so I don't really know if a simple lightning drive is enough. Yeah, go ahead and use it. And this also reminds me that if you want to be really frugal about how much star power you spend on powers, like the longer you wait to use a regular power over a super, the more that regular power is going to cost you in the long run. I think. I've been told as much. I'm not sure if I really needed that. Maybe I did. I think it's a pretty safe bet that I did. Because it would have taken another turn to set up all of these kills. Okay, that puts that map behind us. Because this should be the last one. Okay, good. So how many maps is that? I think that's the 4th map so far. Or is it the 5th map? Ah, Lone Wolf. This is a very important map. Alright. So I hope that the strategy I have in mind will work here. You can see that there's a single infantry deployed, and like there are all these silos and bases you can use to build more units. But I think it's pretty obvious that they want you to bring in Sammy and do a victory march here. But I have neither of those things, Sammy or Victory March. Like, even without Victory March, you could pretty safely capture that HQ in 3 turns, because there's no way the enemy can stop you. They can't get through the force quick enough. But with Andy, not only do I have those capture skills, I also have Hyper Upgrade. So even if they do manage to do some damage here, which I don't think they will, 2 HP. Alright. It's a good thing I have Hyper Upgrade, or the run would have ended right there. I think I need this. Okay, there we go. So Sammy can obviously save you like 2 or 3 turns even. Like if she does it on the first turn, it doesn't even deduct any turns whatsoever. But yeah, you don't need Sammy to pull off a quick strat for that map, but if you want to do it in 1 turn, you definitely need Sammy. Anybody else, I think, like if you had Adder, you could do it in 2 turns with his regular power. Just the regular power is enough. Next up is Fenced In. If I'm seeing this right, the enemy is Max, and it's a bunch of indirect units. What happened? Alright. So it's pretty obvious what you have to do. You need to use the stealths to break in and get rid of all of his units. But with those aircraft carriers there, like even if they are max aircraft carriers, you want to be careful not to go into range. So this reef tile, and these reefs. I'm just keeping my distance here. So it's a good thing I'm Eagle, because he has air unit boosts, and that's going to be helpful. Let's switch to him. Alright, Max has absolutely nothing he can do. He can't see the stealth fighters while they're cloaked, of course. That's why they're cloaked. So if Eagle fires at the pipe, I don't think Andy, well, with the boosts from the skills, Andy could definitely blow this up in 1 shot. So is that what I want to do though? Because I have to get past the land. Oh, I don't have to get past the lander. What am I thinking? Well, I set up all the stealths on the sides here, so that might have been a bit of a mistake. Yeah, I think you want to set up on the top and bottom pipe seams instead of what I just did, but Yeah, I'm not gonna spend time thinking. Let's just, How much does a stealth do to these? Oh yeah, plenty. Okay, I'm perfectly fine doing it this way then. Because I can blow up the other pipes on my second turn with Lightning Drive. Check and mate. Alright, so you guys fly in, and then the B-copters can finish off the landers and open the way for the rest of the units. Alright, so that does work. Kinda. Now we need to... I hope we can get rid of the aircraft carriers. Am I gonna have enough damage here? Probably not, because I don't have a lot of attack turns. Oh, actually, the 2 stealths can finish the job. Yeah, there we go. That's how it's done. I was worried over nothing. So there's absolutely nothing Max can do. We just have to be sure to finish this before this power is completely meaningless, by the way. We just need to finish this before the stealths run out of fuel, because I don't think they'll be able to make it back to the APCs to refuel in time. Oh hey, another lightning drive so soon. Should I use it, I wonder? But this might be the time to use a lightning drive. You know what? I think it would save me a turn, because I can finish this on the next, on the lightning drive turn, I think. You, and you, and you. And there we go. That was a very good run of that stage. Isn't it nice that you have a 3-star lightning drive in the game with the fastest CO meter charge speed? Like, I really don't know what they were thinking by doing that.